for that, if you see and the manga, she pay for afternoon. But I don't know because I'm in the sleep. I'm always checking through now. So at the beg and say she knows that so we'll deliver tomorrow. At least maybe like 2:30. I call up but say the young goat don't finish. Because one of her food, the banga, I think the banga now only goat and dry fish. So I can't come up and say he will do market by 10 o'clock.
Miss Diana 002. Go rest small now. Now she shine her teeth. You cannot just wake up in the morning and be a normal Ali. Ó máa wà lára ẹ látijọ́ tán ti bá yẹ ẹ̀sùn lẹ́yìn uncompleted building ló ti yọ ọmọ àlè. Ó lè ṣàìdédé ó kàn lè jí láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kan kó dán ọmọ àlè. You cannot become an ọmọ àlè in a day. Ọmọ àlè tó ń lé ẹ kiri láti ìgbà tó ti wà lẹ́yìn ìyá ẹ ló ti yọ ọmọ àlè ọmọ olórí burúkú. You no see where to go carry your abami eri burúkú na my life you carry and come.
It's a lie.
Diana Baba Wiri. Ajẹmọ́ tewe. Is my life that you see that you can come and be displaying how foolish your entire destiny is, including your useless father and mother at home.
Okay,
Please, talk now. Maybe you get mouth, you get finger to type. With that your dirty hand, you are typing. Did you see any of your mates here? Mo ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹni. Ìwà dẹ́tẹ̀ burúkú yìí. Ẹgbẹ́ mi ló lórí ń bíbá yìí. À ń sọ tọrọ. Ìwọ náà ń dùn ó ń dá sí. Go rest small na. If you say your papa rest, ṣó máa kìyà ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ lẹ́yìn uncompleted building, ó máa fún ẹ lóyún, ó máa fún ìyá ẹ lóyún òfò, ọmọ òfò, tá ń lọ́mọ ìyá. Mo block yàrá yẹ ẹ̀dá. Diana call.
The other ones now.
Lady Diana.
Then only one carry pure milk and drink. I sent that to you for WhatsApp. So tomorrow, my friend.
Can we continue going? Jeje na come.
So I'll be happy for their phone.
In carry in ori buruku come here. And you go collect. And need to destiny eba jepo ma shori buruku yasi life me. Tomba kono akole kadara e po ma yolori buruku. Just come to my life. You fulfill your destiny. If it is written that you sheri buruku, don't go far. Come to my life. Your destiny will be fulfilled. Àwọn aláìní nǹkan ṣe ajẹmọ́ tewé ajẹ dùndú fọ̀bẹ̀làdì ò bọ́ sórí live mi òun ta fèlèfèlè bí àkèrè inú ṣáláńgá. Please warn yourself o. I don beg you, because na fight I come here come fight. If you are watching on TikTok, please double click the screen or double click the screen. I'm looking for 50 money guns. Prophet don't see prophecy. Another person be like another person don't talk. Let me tell you, when I block you, rapture, you go where your destiny is supposed to be, inside bush. You can't they send people to me to beg. If you type, before you type, write within one type, write them on top your wall, read them like 10 times, because you don't know waiting if you vex me, because my head not too correct. If you talk one thing way, because they talk like that to your papa for house, if you think say that normal, I go come talk and here, I go first give you that waiting they forget to give you when you dey small, I go first give you like 3, then you go come dey alright, then I will come rapture you, then you come dey look for who to beg me. One day no beg me, watch waiting you dey type. House of Gold don't send me 2 money gun. That's how we dey take start. God bless you. I'm looking for my number 1 and my number 2 gifter. House of Gold na my number 1 gifter. Who be my number 2 gifter now? Dean na my number 2 gifter. I'm looking for my number 1 gifter and my number 2 gifter. Let's talk about Davido. Now Davido carry us come here. Davido buy motor, never buy am. He never even buy the motor finish. The motor they just discharge am. The motor just land Nigeria. Pastor say make Davido no drive the motor. Say in see bad prophecy. Pastor Sia, the one way in eye they see where another man eye no gree see. Now God I take beg you. Why you no see election? The things wey dey important, you leave am. You be monitoring spirit. This one wey you dey see Davido, shey na for night when you dey sleep, you dey see. Maybe you too dey listen to him music. I'm unavailable, on. Na you dey listen to before you sleep. Na make you dey sleep, dey dream Davido. Because I don't understand. All the poor people wey dey Nigeria, you never see vision give them. Na Davido. Why una dey always see celebrity vision? Why una no dey see poor people vision? Una go dey look for who una wan use take trend. Please. Why una no now? See why I no even trust una. Una fit go winchi this Davido moto, make something do am, so that una prophecy wey nobody send una before fit come to pass. Now wetin dey vex me with this, they fit do winchi. They go winchi that moto. Let me God come here, come curse him papa. See wetin he talk. You dey craze. I be waiting be your name. I be your papa. Demi God. You know, if to say you get real name, put your name, put your house address. Whether you no go chop slap this night, original one, no be say photocopy, no be online slap, you go chop better slap. Tiba sheko shori buruku, I like that oloshi. Oh no, do you dey crazy, Your papa for house, now you dey crazy. Jada no rapture. Wogbo. Ìwọ tó ní destiny tẹ́lẹ̀ àtún pọ́n ilé àjò owó live. À ń pọ́n wèrè ilé àjò owó live. Ẹ̀yẹn tí ò ní destiny, tí ò ní nǹkan fi ilé ayé ẹ̀ ṣe. Ó wà bí òní ọ̀rẹ́. Please, let us talk about the people that let us talk. That's how we brought Ezekiel. Ezekiel, come here. Prophesy, he heal Femi Aderoba, he heal Ada, heal everybody. He audio healing. I don't know why Nigerian prophets go leave work way full ground, go leave evangelism. They go they see prophecy when nobody ask them. Please, I want to ask you a question, bros. Who ask you? Who asked you? Can you please leave Davido alone? Don't you know what he's going through? Who asked you? Someone that should be rejoicing. He's just coming back from a place of sorrow, a place of loss, a place of tears. In content, you say, now your prophecy in 1 year, you were one trend. Since they born you, I never see you before for any social media. It be like that pastor where they promote that girl where they cook for one village. Wait me that girl name. That new chef, we want cook, collect Hilda. We never collect. Hilda just collect her Guinness Book of Record. Another chef done they cook another. As in, I know as in, why we know they beat other people record? Why we like to they beat our own? As Hilda don't beat cooking record, why you not do another record? Now question I they ask. Hilda don't beat cooking record. Now pastor I hear say pastor now they push that one too. Oh, now Chef Dami be in name. I hear say now pastor they behind. I just they look them, they laugh. Hilda was innovative. Let's forget about everything. Hilda was innovative. She came out with something nobody has done in Nigeria before. I have no respect for anybody that just copies and pastes. I'm sorry if una go vex today, una go vex tire. Copy and paste. Come on. Where's the innovation? When Hilda came up with it, I was like, what's this? As in, nobody had heard of it before. So person they do cookathon. And I don't like to hear truth. And I go be like, say, person they beef, person they beef, person they beef. Hilda just gentle, not talk anything. But in all honesty, it seems like poverty of innovation. You don't know what thing to do until somebody do, and you can't run, go there, you go do 150 hours. Then you not even can't get money to do the 150 hours. Make people can't raise money, give you. Oh, go. Oh, go. Una no feel like me for this Nigeria. Una no feel like me for this Nigeria. Like when I'm every day, every night, as una dey see me, una go dey vex because I go dey tell una truth. Then another one for Ibadan, don't begin the roast your own suya down, saying say one do suya turn, I be suya turn, I be waiting be the one way you want do. Please, 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 please. Let's show innovation in this country. Let's show that we are good at something. Whether you like Hilda or not, Hilda created something and collected Guinness Book of Records for it. First of all, you went there, you first chased clouds, collected, okay, now they know you, then you want to raise money. They go raise money, Nigerians don't go get work before they go raise the money. Now here they go, they watch them, go cook 150 hours, go off stove, take picture, on the stove back. Please, 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 please. Who go monitor for it? I never know what they do now. Somebody said, she did 100, Ada said she did 150 hours, danced for 100 hours, and slept for 40 hours, all within 3 days. Baba, I don't even, my problem is whether she did it or not is not even the issue. It's not my business whether she did it or not. My question is, why is she doing it? Are there no other things to do? At least make this girl and make this Hilda girl enjoy the small fame where she they gather. Make she enjoy them. Leave her 1 year, then if you come break them next year. All this way they go the off stove, they do buga, they on stove, they meanwhile they form my pastor. Yeah, your this the hair. So the pastor can't look like that. I mean, not the same come, not the same pastor they see. Is not Dami pastor. Now you see this vision. Na question they ask, I don't know, because it don't look like. You know, say now pastor push, and now pastor they push people these days. Matilda Duncan, I won't bring you inside this life because now you go fit. In fact, I'm bringing you before I even go any further. Then I go continue after that. It's just annoying. Please, if you're watching on TikTok, I'm looking for my number 1 and my number 2 gifter. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. House of Gold. Thank you for the 2 money guns. Matilda, how are you doing?
Not too bad. How are you?
That's how you left us in Nigeria and went abroad. All of you people are just relocating.
I'm on my way home. Don't worry.
But I thought you relocated.
No, a lot of people thought that, but I didn't. I took some time off. I took up a whole year off, like, you know, because I've been working since I was 18, and I said, you know what, enough is enough. Let me breathe. You know, so I took a year to recoup, lose some weight, and, you know, come back a little bit stronger. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. How are you doing?
Not too bad, you know. Not too bad. I woke up to this, you know, the prophet's story on Davido, and I just, you know, I woke up angry with that. So I was like, what? You know what? Can people just allow me to breathe? You know what I mean? Can
Absolutely.
we just breathe for a second? I mean, what? Now, my question is this, and it's to you. If it wasn't publicized, right, that car was landing, the way it landed, with the amount and all of that going on, do you think this prophet would have had something to say?
Thank you. God bless you. Why didn't the prophet come 1 month ago and say that Davido is going to buy a car that will come in 1 month? The car will be brownish like this. That car, he should not drive it. Car where they don't show for social media, you can't come to read those prophecy.
as in it doesn't make any sense. Now, in which speed in Lagos would he use? Meanwhile, the Mercedes Maybach is built to keep you alive. You can't turn upside down. It's the proof of. I had an accident with Mercedes, and I came out untouched, and that was just an ML 350 that year. So it's now this new one that Davido somersault and then come out with his neck hanging, or what's the story? Now my question is, the next person that will buy the car from Davido, is he going to have accidents in the car?
Oh, Matilda, why did you decide today that you want to be thinking? Oh God, you should have suspended your brain. Oh,
That's true.
So okay now, so Davido should sell the car to who wants to come and carry the bad luck, Abi.
Thank you.
Oh,
okay, now when he sells it, are they expecting 10% to the ministry for seeing forth?
Abi.
Oh God. And people are just not. It doesn't make sense. Then Monta should leave this guy alone. Let him breathe.
Let him breathe.
Let him
Don't
breathe.
suffocate him.
Don't suffocate this guy. All he wants to do is to be normal. As in all the Goliaths should just die. It's very unfortunate. It's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. But it's okay. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep praying for him, actually.
We keep praying for him. We saw the pastors during election season. We saw how valid their prophecies were. And we also saw that pastor that ordered an innocent dog's life to be taken. I don't want to use the words because of Instagram.
Oh, you know this now. You know what we
You understand? A pastor, because I saw you on top of that case. A little dog ran into the house of somebody. Let's even imagine that it is not allowed for dogs to run around in that neighborhood.
Exactly.
Seize the dog. Let the person pay a fine. If the person does not pay a fine, carry the dog and go and give shelter. Or give the dog to who go chop the dog. But at least let there be a normal option. You don't just bring out a shakabula, say dog, innocent puppy.
You know, that story touched me in too many ways. Apart from the fact that I'm a dog lover and owner, and I thought, wait, it could have been mine. The owner of the dog has reported the dog is missing. You have found the dog, and you called the owner to watch the process of you.
Where is that pastor today?
So, you know, we're still writing to them and they were supposed to pay. But for some reason, the pastor has never come out. Has never come out in that Badore place or wherever, in Lekki or whatever. He's not come out 1 second to the police. The police had said we should all go mute on social media so they could be involved and help. They don't really like social media. So we respected their wish. And that's why we all kind of went silent. But people have been asking, what's next? What's next? Okay, then give us the dog back. Let's even see the body of the dog. Of course, they had chopped and massacred the dog and used it for stew. Because they had said, they put it in some river or something far away, which was miles away from where they were, in under 2 hours. Not possible. But why do what you did? This wasn't the very first time this was happening in that place. If you know what I mean. And then you're also a man of God who prays for forgiveness. You're a man of God who owns a dog. The story didn't sit well at all with me. And then
he also owns a dog of his own.
Apparently, he had a dog of his own.
I swear, devil go enter heaven before Nigerian pastor.
It's
devil
so painful.
Go open. Devil go heaven, knock door. They go say, "Oh, devil enter." Nigerian pastor, you stay back.
I don't want to also mention names, but I caught this Nigerian pastor who is going through the waves of the US as I'm here. And this guy, it is, as far as I'm concerned, he's using the psychology of human beings. Phrase, I don't know what to say, Daddy. I'm just like, when I listen to him, I feel the need to call his name up, but let me just respect that. When I listen to him talk to people and how people fall out, the human mind, when you have...
He's from the north, right?
You know who I'm speaking about.
Yeah. He rubs me very wrong. Very wrong.
God.
He can twist things. He's soft-spoken and... He's not one of those ginger ones. He's more... And people, they got camp. You see, let me tell you...
Articulatedly spoken words. That means I can do this, and you can do this too, because all you need to do is to convince people, that the reason why they're doing what they're doing is not because of what they're doing, and that the purpose of what they're doing is what everybody just screaming. I'm like, yo, is this guy working on the?
I've realized that this thing is not ordinary. Juju dey inside. You get waiting that they you get waiting they leak. It's not ordinary. Because they don't even, I know Bible. Because I studied Bible in original languages.
Daddy, I got a question. Why are you holding a
Sorry, I just have it around, so I just pick it up. I'm used to holding it. If you watch my lives, I
see that.
I used to use it as a back scratcher, and then
remind me never to use the yellow one in your house when I come to cook.
Anyway, no, we don't even use it. This is just for my room, for flogging people on Instagram and all those kind of things.
Okay.
So if you studied scripture in original languages, you know that 99% of Nigerian pastors don't even know what they're talking about. They didn't go through the history of scripture to even arrive at the conclusions they are making doctrinally. So first of all, you know that it's a lie. Like for instance, if you study the Latin Bible, the New Testament was written in Greek and then Latin and then English.
Right.
The word Lucifer in the Latin Bible appears 4 times.
Okay.
But when it was transferred to English, they dropped 3 of the occurrences and kept only 1. That makes it sound like the devil. But if you read the Latin Bible, if you read 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19 in Latin, you will see Peter calling Christ Lucifer. The word Lucifer, it's there and the Latin Bible was what they copied. But the problem is they don't know this because they didn't do any research beyond Psalms and Malachi and what to use to obtain people. So they come and they make a statement that people like us know that this is not what this book was saying here. So we know that it's all lies. And then they create create a spirituality around these lies. And then it doesn't add up. We had a pastor in Aso Rock for 8 years. And Nigeria was at its worst. And now we have Muslim. And Nigeria seems to be functioning afresh. It has nothing to do with religion. It has nothing to do with Christianity. They cannot lay curses on the country, neither can they lay any blessings. Their job is to evangelize. They don't evangelize. They are looking for Davido's Maybach so they can trend on.
I think that a lot of people lose a lot of focus.
Here's one pastor now. Let me pin him for you. Ezekiel Ministries. Ezekiel Ministry came one day to my life and prayed and did imaginary healings. And me care. I brought sick me. I get person way in leg one cut where the hospital now. I get one guy we get sickle cell. We even brought Ada and Femi, real people. Yeah, heal. Baba pray like say one die, no healing anywhere. He's now there talking. Were you not live?
Let me ask you something. The people we see that actually do get healed, do you think it's a mind thing for them to be healed? Say, for instance, this Ghanaian pastor who I actually saw had touched this blind man's eye and don't do. Why blow inside the microphone for me? It pisses me off because I know what the mic does. And then you hear them go, pooh, pooh, like, trying to be like, that's the spirit touching these guys. And then, of course, the guy with the eyesight or whatever then comes and says, I can see you. So what is all of that? And why is it what it is? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
So do people get healed?
They're genuine healings, which are very few and far between. Because if there were more, Osinachi will not be in her grave. Oposo will not be in his grave.
I hear that.
You understand? Malaria medicine, if malaria medicine worked like pastors' miracles, half of Nigeria we don't buy.
We'll be all right, of course.
Because, let me give you the statistics of breast cancer. Detected stage 1, 99% chance of survival 5 years later. So if you, according to modern medicine, if you detect breast cancer early enough, 99 women out of 100 will be alive in 5 years.
Of course.
Now, if you take those 99 women at that same stage 1 and give them to pastors to pray, In 5 years, how many will be alive? So my first problem is you can't build a business around this because the numbers are too few.
I hear that.
The genuine numbers are too few. That's the first
I hear
part.
that.
That's the
Right.
logic part.
Mm-hmm.
The second part, which is the very scary part, is
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of scamming and orchestration and choreography in the miracles. People come out. I've had reports. People have actually come to me to tell me, look, they go to churches and they are given wheelchairs and they are pushed onto, they're given a script and they get on there and it's choreographed
So that people believe
so
that they're
that people
delivering to the
believe
church and
them.
then their hearts are open. Oh my God.
Then that's the second stage. The third stage is those who feel better. You have a cancer
You're on the
diagnosis,
crusade. Right.
a stage 1 cancer diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
You feel normal.
Mm.
The pastor prays for you. You feel a burst of energy. You feel you're fine. You cannot know if you're fine until you do a PET scan.
At that moment, of
So
course.
he goes there and says, I
You
feel
do.
healed. I feel
Yeah.
healed. Dude, how did you get healed?
Right. How do you know this?
How do you know you're healed? You need a PET scan or a biopsy to be 100% sure that the cancer is actually gone. You can't just say cancer has gone with your mouth.
No, you really can't do that. Especially when it comes
So
to cancer. I hear that.
the third stage are those who think they're healed or feel like they're healed, but in essence, the thing is still growing inside their body.
Mm. Mm.
Then there's also the stage of those who use one thing in medicine called placebo. A placebo is, for instance, you have malaria and you go to a hospital and they give you 2 tablets made out of milk
That are white.
that are white and made out of milk, and they tell you use it use 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and you use it and you get
Secondary
healed.
school, babe. Of course.
And you get healed because your body your mind is creating the healing process with your body. Anybody in nursing does this. Praying and spiritual healing also has this same placebo effect.
Right.
So they're different things.
That's why we believe in things like the anointing oil.
Yes.
Things like that.
But you see, my fear is the numbers are too few and too far between, while the errors are everywhere. Look at the election. Oh, this guy is going to win election. Some people said that Tinubu did not win the election, that he rigged it. And I ask a question, which election in Nigeria has ever been won without rigging?
Unrigged. None.
Never has been. So if you prophesy that somebody is going to win an election, he's not going to get the most elected numbers, he's going to win it.
Yeah.
So you can't come and be twisting your words, and the people are so gullible and so dim-witted that whatever these people say, they just follow them. People that should be in jail, you're running to and saying, daddy bless me, daddy bless me, daddy bless me. One GO prayed, he said in 2016 the dollar will rise against the naira. Today dollar is going to 800 naira. 7 years later. 7 years. How do you give a prophecy and in 7 years we are waiting to see where? Then in 2025 the dollar will now drop. Then he will say he saw it in 2016. And nobody will call them to order and say these people literally are not seeing anything. They are just plain, you see, and the worst thing is some of these pastors actually have good hearts. But because the people look up to them as gods, they've also now believed that they're gods.
Paying attention, exactly.
Because
hear what you're saying.
At this stage,
the pastors more than focusing on the fact that they're there for another reason. I hear that. And then they become mini gods. By the time you start calling them daddy, mommy, you know, those type of things. I know I've been there, done that. I hear you. But I feel like it's the ignorance of people as well. There are people who are hoping for results quicker than actually working to the results. So they would run. Like, you want this, you want that. As to actually working towards it, you would go to your pastor and tell him your problem. and then your pastor capitalizes it and knows it, and also uses your story to pray.
That pastor that said about the dollar will rise, he said he decrees that the dollar will rise against the naira. So person will decrease say dollar go rise and dollar no rise. Now you won't carry your own destiny go give. That's my question. Someone that gave a public prophecy that could not come to pass. Is that's the person you want to give money in the backyard to come and pray for you? Are you not worried? Are you not worried? You see, I tell people a lot, if you study Christianity, there is nowhere in the New Testament where Christians were promised that they will be rich, they will be successful. There was a balance.
Of course.
There were the rich Christians, and there was Lazarus, who still made heaven. There was the thief on the cross, who still made heaven. There was Stephen, who was stoned and still made heaven because he could literally see heaven. So that whole we're all going to be wealthy is a lie. Places like the UK try to create a utopia where everyone is equal, not wealthy, equal. If you earn less than £13,000 a year, you are tax-free in the UK.
I hear that.
The moment you earn more than that, you start to pay
Then you
taxes.
start to pay tax, of course.
So
Absolutely.
they're encouraging people not to be wealthy, but to share more.
Stay afloat, right.
But Nigerians are not looking at that. They don't want to eat bread, and they want to drive that Maybach that Davido is driving. They want to drive it.
That's why they've asked him to go and sell it now.
Do you get?
Can they ship it down? Can they bring that car down? How?
Car that he did not ship it, he flew it. He put it on a plane.
Flew it. Oh, I beg your pardon.
He put it on a plane.
I do remember,
A
because he couldn't wait
2-ton
for the
car.
timing, and
I would understand if he flew a Ferrari or because those cars are lighter. But a limousine, as in you put a limousine on a plane.
I remember that.
There's no way that's gonna cost less than $50,000. Just the flying, 50K. Then it's gonna land at the airport, and then this is not seaport where you can they can look away. Airport, everybody's seeing the car come out, they will give you the straight billing.
Straight.
So I need a Nigeria where, as an evangelist, go and evangelize, brother. Go and evangelize. And hey, please talk about this, our chef Dami, before we even continue Davido.
Rico, please. I almost changed my name to Hilda. I was like, Hilda is not working no more at this point. I don't know. I feel like, who was it that was saying one of these Magaraji or something, one of the, God forgive me, I do remember her name, she's a Canadian. And she came out to say that she didn't say anything wrong with it, and that the sky is big enough, anybody can do whatever they want to do. My question at that moment to her, if I could ask her, was why did somebody like Hilda have to do it first before you realize that you could stand and try to even attempt that going on? Now, I am a person of originality. If you're going to beat something that was so originally done, then you got to do it better. You know what I mean? You just got to do it better with everything. You got to do it with food. You got to do it with the venue. You got to do it with the props. You got to do it with the sponsors. I mean, Hilda had it coming, and you're trying to beat that. Even the look of what you were trying to do for me was a little far-fetched from what you were trying to do. What? Did you even know the process? Did you know you had to write the Guinness Book of Records? Did you know you had to not stop at a particular point? Did you have your 1 hour break, or did you have 5 minutes break in every hour? What was your plan? How can you move? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's the best thing. So the way at which it was already going, I said to myself, I don't know that you're doing it the right way. Trying, nobody has any harm in doing that. But what is your plan? And why, as a Nigerian, as to celebrating your own fellow Nigerian, so to speak, or sister, so to speak, why do it now? Why now? Why wait, Smith, stamp the Hilda name first, then now try to break it. You want to break what social media has given you based on what? Your intelligence. Or what exactly? Then what was all of that you trying to kind of like play out again? What happened with Hilda? Somebody was hugging Hilda, you must say you hugged. And then there was dancing, you two wanted to give them dancing. I was like, is your line, are you looking up to this person as somebody who you can follow? Or are you just trying to lead? Or is it general? what was her plan? Please, I'm sure you might know. Please, you might know.
My problem with her is
Mm-hmm.
if she had come first, I would have had no problem with it at all. My problem with her is the lack of innovation. It was barely a month. It's poverty of innovation. Barely a month. What can't you create your own?
Your own. You wanted to copy somebody. You now did it less.
You understand? Now,
Why?
if you didn't have money and you came out, if she came out before Hilda with nothing, the world would have supported her.
Of course.
The world would have supported her.
Of course.
You
Of
know,
course. She didn't plan it properly. She didn't plan it properly. You know,
at
her mind
all.
was, do that shit, give me the shit. You know, it was kind of like.
Are you Yoruba, Matilda?
My mom is from Lagos Island.
Oh,
so, yeah,
what about your
I
dad?
caught some. I'm not sure. It depends on the weather. Just kidding. So my dad is originally Ghanaian, but you take the maternal side of your parents. So his mom is Ishekiri. So that's why we have Mufe as an Ishekiri, my brother, and then my Ishekiri name is Riwo.
So Ghanaian people actually come from where their mother comes from. I know this.
Yeah, the maternal. So if I was going to be directly and really from my dad, then we're all kind of Ghanaians, but we can't,
because even he knows as a Ghanaian that you're from your mom's place.
Of course. So all of his children are all Ishekiri names. So there's Alero, Erejo, Atosa, Mufe, Toyo, Eriwo, we're all Ishekiri. Yeah. So, but my mom is like from Lagos. And, she kind of just, growing up in England, she beat us through with Yoruba.
Yeah.
So we all know a bit of Yoruba going on, So my point is, and then her videos, after all of that whole drama, now kind of made me see, is this probably where she wanted to? Because I remember her talking about, if you want to send me money, DM me directly. I was like, what was your, what, just generally, everybody really should be able to say, this is what I want, let me work towards it, put it on the foundation, and then move. This girl was a bit lost with everything. And what were those bouncers, please, following her and stopping her from a crowd that wasn't even trying to attack her? What's going on?
It's all for the show. It's all for the show. Somebody called me the other day and said, Daddy, please, are you not going to support Pastor Dami? I said, Chef Dami, I'm like, please. It's like we don't have what to support again in this country. I'll just watch from the sidelines. I believe there are better things that we can be doing, and there's so many other records we should be breaking right now instead of breaking our own records.
Our own people's it's a bit off. And by the way, Nigerians are coming out hard in the Guinness Book of Records today. I see them all coming out. Longest week made, all this. I said now that we all know now that. Remember when we were growing up? The Guinness Book of Records was a book you see on your coffee table.
Yes.
And we would love reading it because it would come out with literally, the most pierced man in the world, the tallest, oh my God. My heart goes out to the tallest man who died recently.
Yes, may his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in perfect peace.
Absolutely.
May his soul rest in peace.
Because we're all talking about, So, but now it's almost getting, because there's social media, it's almost becoming a soft line mediocrity. Longest standing week making. I'm about to do, let's do something now. I think we should give them one.
Yes, longest talkathon.
We'll do it. When I come back tonight, we'll just talk for like 5 days.
5 days. I'm telling you, sleep for 5 minutes and continue talking. Oh man. Are you still on the radio? I said I should ask, by the way.
No, I put that on a pause. I felt like I had done that for too long.
How long did you do radio for?
23 years. I did it for 23 years. And
where did you start?
With all due respect, Silverbird, Jack Onde, 93.7 rhythm, with the Bola Salakons and the JJ Mekadons and the Shei Sholu.
Yeah.
Peter Koche of BBC Now. Those are all Olumide of channels. Yeah. My brother was on there as well.
Yeah.
Cesario.
Because I've been on radio. I was on radio for 26 years before I left.
Before I'm right next to you now.
No, but just 3 years now. It's not like it was that long. That means you started in the 90s.
Good Lord, not that you sound like that. No, not in the 90s, in 2000 actually. It was 2003 now, 2000 exactly. So that was 2000, year 2000.
2000.
Because we're in, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Oh no,
okay.
it would be, you are right actually, 1999, because this is 2023. I stopped last year, November. So 1999, that is correct actually. I was still in Unilag at the time when I was
That means you met
on the radio.
Steve the Shaky.
Of course.
What was that his
Back
name
in the day,
again?
Dari was on
Cool
FM
FM,
at the
yes,
time.
yes.
Yeah, with Dan Foster, Chocolaro, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
station were you on?
Cool FM.
It
BCOS,
was
I
Cool
started
FM.
in Ibadan in 1996. And I left there in 2001. And I joined
Okay,
Cool FM in
okay.
2001 and left there in 2022, last year. So I was
Straight up
21
on.
years straight up Cool FM Nigeria Info. But
I thought
Nigeria
you
Info is still
started.
part of
Okay,
Cool FM.
gotcha.
Yeah, so it was the same company but two different radio stations. So I worked 2 years on Nigeria Info. I worked from home, by the way,
Right.
and my show was number
Right.
one despite working
Of
from
course,
home.
Daddy Freeze. Are you
so
kidding? I
that
remember
was the good part of it. I loved working from home, but then they kept wanting me to come to the office. Please, people on TikTok, you're enjoying the gist, you're enjoying sitting you. You will not buy my money gone. Yeah, buy my money gone. Follow my number one and my number two gifter. Who is even my number one gifter on this TikTok? Beauty by Glory. Big shout out to you, babes. Yeah. Oh yeah, follow my number one and my number two gifter. And send me those money guns. YouTube people, that's how they'll sit there and be listening. You know, we have super chats and super stickers on YouTube. Please, let's sell our market too. I learned this one from Davido. I hawk my market. YouTube superstars, super chats and super stickers. Send them. Okay, I'm listening to you. Don't mind me.
Do you miss radio by any chance?
If I think about the stress, no. But I did go to the office yesterday.
Did you?
Was it yesterday or the day before? Ada, when did I come to you? It was the day before.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the radio station. And I was like, I had that nostalgia for a minute. Then they showed me production. And I wanted to do a drop. This is Cool FM. You know? So I was like, you know what? Let's I want to do a drop. And I said, guys, I want to do a drop. And they took me to the studio. And I did a drop. This is Cool FM. 96.9 Cool FM. I was like, yeah.
Amazing.
But
amazing.
That would be a bit of a buzz for about 2 or 3 hours. Then I have to remember attending meetings and driving to work and not being late.
I hear that.
And then having to deal with office bureaucracy. Then I'll just be nah. It's okay. It's okay. I get to talk to people online too, and sometimes as many people as I talk to on the radio. So I think that's good enough for me.
Actually, I hear that because everything is a bit digital these days, so you don't want to be stuck on on the analog style. But for me, when I left Rhythm, I went and headed Classic FM in Abuja. So we started that, there, and I was a PD there for 4 years. So it wasn't just now being on the radio. I had that Oga tips going on there when they do yes ma. But hey, when I had my friends like Tiwa or Maumi, the links, the set of people I grew up with in terms of the entertainment industry, when they started calling me Mama, so it's time to close this thing. Then the young ones that were coming up, who used to say things to me like, "Oh, we used to listen to you on radio when we're going to school." And we're all kind of like in the same organization. And I refuse them excuse me. It's okay. But I loved it so much, and I felt like
your boss in Classic FM was my boss for about 10 years.
Of course, Chris Ubosi. Oh, that's the man of the moment. So the bestest ever. I would still chat with him normally, and he's just like, my dear, and his good people. Chris, shout out to him. Shout out to Chris Ubosi all day, every day. Yeah. And of course, then I worked with the likes of Chico as well, and and then of course we had some bosses that when they come, you have to So I get that part of the drama in the office to understand now.
I couldn't do that anymore. I couldn't.
Mm.
So when I was away from the office for 2 years, all I had to do
Mm-hmm.
was do my show from home and
Mm-hmm.
then attend the meeting once a week on Thursdays via Zoom. I was alienated from that whole drama, and that worked for me. That was
Right.
fine. But the
Right.
moment they now started, dang, you are the only one that's working Facebook, TikTok. Okay, I'm back on YouTube. I'm not sure Facebook is gonna come back. Okay, Facebook is back. So thank God Facebook is back. TikTok is back. Ah man, this is so sad. Ah. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, share the video. Oh yeah, TikTok, share the video, share the video. I'm looking for my number one gifter. Where is my number one gifter? My number one gifter. I'm looking for my number one gifter on TikTok. Who's my number one gifter? Glory, is that you? My number one gifter. Who's my number one gifter? I'm looking for my number one gifter. How are you guys doing? If you're watching on TikTok, remember to double click the screen. I'm so sorry guys, it's just so stressful. It's so stressful when you lose an entire video. And that's what network does. Network just tripped me off. Ah, so sad. So sad. So yeah, double click the screen. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen. What's happening, guys? Oh yeah, double click the screen. Double click the screen. Help me reach my target. I'm going. House of Gold. Thank you. Tamara Owen. Thank you. Money for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Those are my gifters today. Yeah. Hey, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Alrighty. All right, so let's go back live. So how are you guys doing? Uh-huh. Hmm. Sorry, we're waiting for Instagram to come right back. Don't be angry, guys. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so Instagram is about to come back. Davido's Maybach prophecy. All right, we're back again. Okay, so we're back now. How y'all doing? It was the network. Oh. We're back. We're back. I'm sorry my network tripped, so I'm so sorry about that. Forgive me. It's really, really annoying. So let me see who wants to come and share their ideas about this same our prophet that could not see anything good. Now how Davido motto something go take do am. As in my belly dey pain me. I no get power to even talk again. I'm done tired. I don't tire. Hi guys, how are you doing? Say, what did he say? He said Davido should not drive that new Maybach where he just buy. Instead, make he sell the car. So I had Matilda Duncan with me for a minute. And Matilda raised a point. She said, so the person that's going to buy the car, should it be the one to? So David, but can you see the wickedness in our mindset in this part of the world? He said, make he sell the car. So someone saying one trend. His Rolls Royce and his Lambo and his what other car does he have? Those ones are safe. But it's this one that is not safe. Nigeria, how did we arrive here? How did we arrive here? Can't wait pay $120,000. I think it'll be about 50 to 60. I don't know. $120,000 is too much to fly it. I may be wrong. I don't know what the schedule is. I was thinking more of flying and clearing for $120,000, but I stand corrected anyway. Davido still get Bentley. You know? Davido, drive your moto. Drive your moto. Drive your moto. Drive it. Drive it. Drive your moto. Pray about it. Let me tell you my problem with these pastors. Some of them go winchi that moto so that something will happen, so that their prophecy go fit come to pass.
People like this should be arrested.
Yes, sir. Is that not how they saw sorts of miraculous visions over the election? One of them, that his church will always be full, online and offline, said he saw angels guarding the ballot boxes. I see angels guarding the ballot boxes. And the angels no fit do anything. Then tomorrow I go still go gather with them for Instagram. As in Nigerians, they don't use on our head, no be today. My dear sister, how are you doing?
My question is, what of the person will go buy the car? What be the guy faith one?
Who did this to us? I know somebody that bought a car. Abby, I know somebody that bought a car. The car was red. One prophet now saw vision that the car, because it was red, it was in a pool of blood, that they should go and paint the car to white. I swear. Person where I know. I swear. Anyway, what is your take on Chef? What's our female chef, Dami? What's your take on
What
Chef
she's saying?
Dami?
Of her soliciting for money.
Or for the whole thing that Hilda just won. Why is she trying to win what they have already won?
At the initial stage, I know that girl was in here for clout chasing. She was not really, because she cooked only for 3 days. Of which I am sure. I be the mathematics will be for school. They know teachers well. Yes, now let's check it. She said she cooked for 120 hours, right? And now 3 days to 72 hours. So it's not complete. But
then I think you see that name chef. I have a problem with using the word chef. You boil egg, cook indomie, you be chef. You grill pomo, you be chef. A chef is someone who can create a menu. Do you understand? A chef is like, because you teach for primary school, you call yourself professor. You understand? Primary school teacher, they call himself professor. Now I be waiting that they do for Nigeria.
I was going through my Instagram today. I saw one guy's comment, as all those write-up comics, comic write-ups. I saw the guys. He said, "I'm craving for Chef Dami for more," and he posted the picture. So most of the things happening in our country should feel like comment. Everybody wants to trend. Everybody wants to come out. Everybody wants to be known. Everybody wants to be popular. So Chef Dami, I should say, on her own side, she needs to be seen. She wants to be seen. She wants to be known. And secondly, when she came for that hackathon, people were saying that it was the assistant pastor that was making her do all those things, according to the comments we are seeing. And secondly, even when she's giving her speech, her lips are shaky. She's talking like someone that is reading from something. She's not speaking from her own mind. Yeah, she wasn't bold in speaking. She was talking like someone that is reading from a booklet, or should I say a write-up. So maybe she's being pressurized by family or church or whatever, or her friends. I don't know. Now she's seeking for money to get security. When they give her the money, how many security they follow?
Thank you. They're going to do past themselves. They're going to do past themselves. You know, first of all, that word chef.
Okay, the Hilda that got the word record, how many people they follow you that?
I'm telling you.
How many people they follow you?
I'm telling you.
So as for me, I'm just seeing Chef Dami. Let's just see that chef for her. I'm seeing that Chef Dami as a cloud chaser. She's just a comedian to me. Hilda has gotten her person from Guinness World Record. So, and I think there should be time, specific time those people gave before another person can apply for
yes, that. Now.
So what is her problem? She even wants to extend it to 150 hours. For the whole thing, I'm not going to talk.
We have somebody here with us, bros. How you doing? More like 2 people. How you doing?
Your boy deal, I good to sir.
All right, wait till be your take for the matter with the ground.
Boss, I'm not gonna lie you see, nice side church they bomb you. I be church boy when I did Nigeria before I had 1 time. The truth is, over time, I just began to lose interest in Christianity because of the way many of the staff want to turn to money making venture. The truth is, you they talk of say Davido buy motor, making sell them. All these other men of God who they buy private jet and buy car and everything. Why nobody they see prophecy for all this one? Why be say now only Davido everybody become? When Whiskey buy motor, why no pastor prophesy put?
Don't mind them.
When Ghana boy buy motor, why no pastor prophesy put? Why be saying now just Davido, now everybody just the pick on, and the question will be the
I asked this same
just
question.
losing
I
picking.
asked this same question earlier
Person just
today
losing
on the comment
picking.
What do you
section.
mean?
Like,
And I'm
what
still
do you
getting
do then?
attacks from that question till now. I asked the same question. I told them to leave this guy alone. He has
What do
gone
you
through a
do
lot
then? Let
already.
me
Let
be
him request
asked.
this
Like,
time
what
and
do you do then? Everything Davido. All these pastors, they be that the tweets. I don't watch video where one of all these pastors, I know I call the name, they do all these things, stunts, what they do for altar. So he come ask the guy, say, have you know all this what they come to us, say, have you seen me before? Have you met me before? Have we talked before?
The guy say yes, so
He
I mean, and you talk this morning.
Okay, you said don't see, you said see the video. So that will tell you that many of all these things where we see, many of them are just fake. That is fake. And then for this chef Dami of a girl, it's unfortunate that a young girl like that literally just threw herself in such a thing. Because I think say, man, she too small for all those rubbish she did do. First of all, Hilda had already broken this record. Then one pastor from somewhere tell you say make yourself enter. You say to come see enter. I mean, it would have been better if she had literally come out on social media to say, okay, I want to do something, or I need the help of Nigerians to assist me in opening a restaurant or stuff like that. Now that one you want to, we go help you. But to come talk, say you want come beat the record where hit that already open. Then you now come back again and begging Nigerians for money. Like, it doesn't add up. Whoever put her in that situation, or that person needs to be flogged. Because that does not make sense to me. Now my take with that at the phrase.
Absolutely. Brother, what is your own take? Today, network is showing us shiggy. What is your own take as we round off?
That is network was than I don't follow you for day. I don't find that the first time they call you the way just I was surprised that you will accept that. Thank God. My own take is that for the Dami, chef Dami, whatever, I think to me it's just the chase. I think like just like the other lady said, somebody the way they push out, they do all those things where she wanted to do, or she wanted just to get the fame. But at the same time also, if she wanted to get the fame, she don't, to me that small fame, you don't get that small that first time. But don't be to do all this stuff she do now. But I'll push they push out to do all this stuff she do. And at the same time, when we move back to the pastor, telling about Davido to sell as a this pastor stuff. It gets a right time. When I talk to my friend, go like, I mean be the devil. Most of this pastor, okay, why didn't you tell the pastor, all these pastors who I know what church when they get private, why didn't you tell them to go and sell their this and do all that? But at the same time, we also for money, he don't beg anybody for money. He works for the money. He can do whatever he wants to do with the money. After a little person, he can do whatever he wants to do with the money. Buy whatever he wants. So, but otherwise, those ways, you don't go tell us why they, I think we, I think the way Nigerians they take things, or Africa they take things, I mean, it's just religions don't use them wash too much, and it is so bad. I mean, when I move out, I just came to the States not too long ago. This is what they see. When I look back at my country, I flex.
I tell you,
everything we get everything from Nigeria. Where a country ever need. There was a day I was with somebody. The man, he said, where are you from? I said, I'm from Nigeria. He said, that country that has a lot of money. As in, the country is fucking rich. But this was another demand for demand from the Middle East. As the Arab, he said Nigeria has a lot. He was just narrating everything that happened in Nigeria. I think, imagine a neutral man. No way to that. We say we were fucking rich for that politician and the rest are falling everything. Religions also, pastors and the rest is money is too much. The way they carry religion for head, if they carry it's too much, right? It's too much. Like this sometimes it is so annoying. When you talk, you go bless that you bad pass.
Not true.
I want to say something before I come out. You know, I was have one thing when I come US. See, most of the things I know you always talk this thing for your page every time for your life. Most of the things we they pray for Nigeria now basic amenities for here for the US. Now when I come here, I can't ask myself, see all those night jobs that they go and they sleep for church, they wake up, they clean, they scrub church, I mean they do one for here, and yet they make progress. So that told me something that most of the things we just they pray for Nigeria, say God give me this, God give me this. You look at them, you pray for job, now normal thing for here. You pray for security. Those things are normal things here. So it just be like, say, man, all these pastors just take advantage of gullible Nigerians. Imagine the pastor tells you build a house or you buy a car, you don't get a job. I want it to happen. You're not doing anything. You want to drive a car, you want to buy how? Then you tell you if 10 people can bring 10,000 naira, I see you move to the next level tomorrow. When you know they do anything, how I want to how? How? So they've turned it into a money-making venture, and Nigerians just fall for it. You see person go carry all your own money, say one go give passion and first food. Meanwhile, Mama Day village, you fire carrier, but he pack all the own money, they go give church and first food. Why go tell her husband say she don't get money, but she go pack all the money she get, go give pastor, they call her daddy. So the whole thing is just, when you look at the whole thing, for me, that's just circus. That's circus show. It's just funny to me. That's my thing.
All right, bro. Thank you so much for all of you who have been sending me gifts on TikTok. Thank you so much. Take good care of yourselves. I'll be back later at night when the internet is much better. Bye.
Okay, Daddy, please. No problem. Okay.